Hello guys, Aurum here, and today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to create a LEGO Mindstorms EV3 Zig-Zag line follower program, guys. So this is in the cases that you guys need to follow a black line using electrical tape, which you guys will often find in competition, and it's really fun to use at home if you want your robot to maybe go across a mat or around a track that you have created, or if you want to do the LEGO Mindstorms Sumo Challenge, where you create a sumo bot and then you want to have it battle with other bots, or maybe you just want it to play a game of line tag or something like that, guys. So first off, we are going to start off with the switch brick. You guys may be familiar with this if you guys have used the program before for the zigzag line follower, and it's pretty much exactly the same, although a lot of people have not seen this. They only know the proportional line follower, which is much more different, much more complex, but it's not always necessary. Although the proportional line follower is much more accurate, the zigzag one gets the job done just as well, guys. So as you can see, I have set it to color sensor, compare, and reflective light intensity because it is reflecting the amount of light bouncing off of the tape and coming back up to the sensor. That's how it's measuring it. If you try to measure color, that doesn't always work, alright? And guys, you guys can see right here, it is on 4, which you guys can see is less than. Quite frankly, I have no idea why it's less than, and it's on 40. And you guys want to know why it's on 40? That's because that is usually the average threshold value for a cowbot. This is measuring the distance between the light sensor and the ground, as well as the difference between the black as well as the white. So now over here we have the two checkboxes. This is on, this is off. So what you are actually going to do is you are going to use the large motor bricks. No, you do not want to use move steering or move tank, and the reasons you don't want to use those two is because that means both of them are going to move. And again, this is the zigzag line follower. It is zigzagging around. So what you're going to do, guys, is usually you have your motors in both C and B. That is usually the standard. So you are going to swap them off. You guys can see we have C here, we have B here, we have B here, and we have C here. So it's CB, BC. Right here, we're going to turn it off. Right here, we're going to head and turn it on. Right here, we're going to turn it off. And here, we're going to turn it on. So that's pretty much what it looks like now, right? So it does look really good. We do not have to have it go this fast. And the reason being is if it goes too fast, it's going to move off the line. I recommend going no further than 40 as far as your power value goes or your speed. So you could try to push for 50, but I would not go to 75. Although oftentimes in competitions like FLL and WRO, you are timed. You're probably not even going to use a line follower because if you guys are familiar with the FLL rules, you know you cannot add anything onto your mat. The reason being is because they don't want people to cover it all in electrical tape and be able to make their own route. They want you to challenge different ideas, and sometimes there will be little black lines, but usually they're not great for what you're trying to do. So we have this right here. What you can also do is we are going to go ahead and put this inside of a loop. The reason we're going to put it inside of a loop is because we want to do this over and over and over again. You can obviously have it happen for a certain amount of time. Personally, I just like to have it go for unlimited amounts of time. This is where it's going around a track multiple times and you're timing it. Maybe you're racing a friend around a track. Then in that case, you'd want it to go at unlimited because you want it to go around as much as possible. If there's 20 laps, you don't want to do count of 20 because you're going to have to switch all of these on for seconds, and it's just craziness. So you'll just be counting the laps if you want to do something like that. And then if you really wanted to, you could also add a few other things at the beginning. Maybe you want it to go forward and go onto the track at the beginning. Maybe you don't want it to. But just so you guys know, there is some customizability to this. You can go ahead and add things in here. And if you want to do a loop interrupt, you can always go ahead and do that if that is required. And then all you have to do is stop the program. But guys, that is just a real quick tutorial on how to make your zigzag line follower for LEGO Mindstorms EV3. Hope this video helped some of you guys out who aren't exactly sure how to create the line following color program. So if this helped you guys out, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment down below if you've tried this program out and if it did work for you. I know it worked for my robot that I've just created, because guys, I will have a new custom robot coming out very soon, guys. It is a dragster type robot. So this does look really cool, guys. It's a really difficult program to learn because there's so many things you can mix up. You might accidentally move in one of the move steerings, maybe you move a move tank, maybe you get the on and off wrong. A lot of things can go wrong, but once you get used to this, this is a program you're going to be able to use over and over again, and it is such a useful program for you guys to use, whether it's at home or at competition, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Thank you.